Dynamic duo Marcus and Dom, Gears of War. For those who didn't play the original, Gears of War thrusts players and humanity into a deep and harrowing battle for survival against the Locust Horde. The game kicks off when Marcus' closest friend, Dom, rescues him moments before the Locust attacks the prison. You're now given two options: to take the quickest route, fighting through a lot of locusts, or the slower route, which acts as a training or tutorial for new players. But I choose to be dangerous because there is more fun and action. It uses an over-the-shoulder perspective while playing, and the series is known for focusing on using cover to tactically engage locust enemies. Booker and Elizabeth, BioShock Infinite. The bare facts of the plot are as follows. Players take on the role of former Pinkerton, Booker DeWitt, who is charged with rescuing a young woman named Elizabeth in a fantastical flying city called Columbia. It's a trick that Irrational pulls off so well. They plonk the player in an otherworldly environment, informed by historical social conventions, and then put the ugliest side of humanity on display. What perfect illusion! To see how the world is already an ugly place, yet you need to keep looking for the small things to let you see the beauty that is hidden. You need to read between the lines to give things sense and consider one's point of view to escape the ugly world that they have created. Nai and Naya, brothers, a tale of two sons. Naya, older brother, and Nai, younger brother's father, even survives what had to be multiple days of a fatal illness, judging by the day-night cycles, saving a girl from an entire tribe of armed peoples, and participating in the least convincing game of hide-and-seek with a frost giant that I have ever seen. If we're going for a story about brotherhood, wouldn't it make far more sense for Nai to lose his adventuring companion for a far more realistic and relatable reason? About the thought of caring and surviving for you and your brother's future in a difficult situation, seems like some could relate with Naya's decisions and sacrifices for his younger brother. Wouldn't an ending be clearing a blockage in his path using the girl rather than Nai as the right stick character be just as bittersweet? Should have the epilogue be with Nai and his father taking the car to the market and Nai pulling the platform lever rather than his father because he has more arm strength for future purposes?